It's Sound94 and today we're in the BMW M2. Now if you want this car, you have to do the playlist. Now it's the street racing playlist, is I believe what it's called, which we can just check here in activities. Right here, this Street Riders is what you'll find. That's the playlist. So let's take a look at customization. This is a beautiful looking car. When this first came out it looked a bit weird, but I actually liked the way it looked because it was just, it's kind of cool looking. It's just the rear lights, not a big fan of the rear lights, but we'll see what we can do in customization. So let's take a look. Obviously this update is a little bit broken, hopefully that's fixed very soon. Because I want to play Grand Races to be honest. But I wanted to play them for the ranked, I never played them before, but now it's giving me an option to. So, first off we start with colours. You can have the red, you can have the blues, which they look nice. You've got this, it's more like a satin blue that. The light blue though, oh, that's nice. And even the green, white, grey, you got like a grey blue, or greyish blue, depends what you want to say. You got black for ones, but want to do like a self look. And obviously you can do any colours you feel like. But for standard colour, I feel like I'm going to go for the light blue, because it's a bit different. And I feel like I know what I'm going to do with it. So, let's get into customization. Hoods. We have that hood with the line on. Interesting. Does that change the bonnet? No, it just adds a line. You can have a carbon bonnet if that's what you're into. Whatever that vent does. And you got this vent. I'm kind of feeling that one. And then we'll go. You got yellow headlights, which is cool. Oh, I do like that little, the toe fabric thing. I can't remember the code. I know the name when someone tells me. I just can't remember at the top of my head. So that splitter is massive. I don't want to go for that splitter, but I do like the toe hook. So I think I'm gonna go. It's not a toe hook. It's like, I don't know, but you know what I mean. And it does have a wide body. I did know it had a wide body, so I'm not that surprised. Do I want the vent or no? I'm gonna go with the vent. Even though it makes it look a bit weird. I know what wheels I'm gonna. I don't know what wheels I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do them in white. So we might leave that caliper the colour it is. We'll go for the carbon mirrors. Why not? And you've got the EMS Performance one on there, which is very nice looking. I wish you had the M Performance though with the skirt lip there, or the extended skirt, whatever you want to call it. And then we've got to go with the wide body. So what I'm going to do is, because otherwise the front wide body won't match, I'm going to take that off. So now we're on rear wing. Is there going to be anything really cool? I do like the ducktails. That is a cooler one. And you got the M Performance one. Oh, it's tempting. We've got M Performance on the other side skirt, so I'm going to go with the M Performance. And we can black out the lights, but did the lights change? I don't think they do. So stock, the exhaust is there, not bad. It's got a big exhaust muffler box. This covers it up. Or you can go with something like that. I think I'm just going to go with 2 exhausts maybe. Maybe with the additional carbon, like that. I think we're gonna go with. An interior, we'll go with the blue, and we'll just have it as stitching. Inserts, we'll go with the carbon, of course. And there we go. Now what we're gonna do is the wheels. Now the wheels I want to choose. I want white ones, so I'm thinking some OZ racing ones. Don't know why I said OZ, it should be OZ, shouldn't it really? Because I am English. So, we'll go with this one. And then we'll extend the size of them. Same for the back. Yeah, they look fresh. And then we'll go for the stance options. So we want to bring the wheels all the way out. This is how I stance mine. And then bring it down. And then add a little bit of camera if you want to. So I'm going to go for about there. That looks good to me. And for the rear, same thing. All the way out. Add a teeny bit of camber like that. And then drop it down. So you get the fitment that you want. I'm saying there. And that's all I do fitment wise. So it fits nice. You can do as much camber as you want. I don't like that look. So now we're going to go through vanities. So we are just going to go for basic ones, which I'm going to look for the Squad X tires is what I think I'm going to go with. But what I would do recommend you do is do your vanities first, because what you'll find is your wheel alignment will be a little bit off once you choose the wheels, which is unfortunate, as you can see here. Slightly a bit wider, but I don't mind it. So I'm keeping it like that, because then no matter what vanity I choose, it will be different. So let's go with the star pattern, or we could go with the white, but it's low poly white, so we're going to go with star smoke. And then we'll go with this blue, nitro blue here. And do we want an underglow? If we want an underglow, I want a pure white, but do I have a white underglow? I can't remember. We have this one, so we're going to go with that. Black out the windows, which is this one here, and we're just going to do the basic stuff here, nothing for the roof. And on the inside we can do, should we just go with the blue? It's a bit off, isn't it? We could go, let's go with the cat, this blue cat. It is still a bit off. Oh, we go with the, let's just go with the border collie, because they are cool. There we go. And what liveries have people done? Because you can see it's got its own kind of unique livery on its own. But what have people done top 100? So you've got M Performance, which is pretty cool looking actually. And they finally don't mess around with the window. I'm going to go with that. Very nice. I like the way that looks. And then let's get into performance. So from stock we have 480 brake horsepower. Now this is straight tier 2, so maybe it'll be good for competitive. But we're just going to stick on any of the parts, because at the moment it doesn't really matter to us, as long as they're 750. And now we've got nearly 1000 horsepower, just about, but we're at 957. So we only needed a bit more. Yeah, another 50 horsepower would have been lovely, but we don't have it. So we're stuck at 957, which isn't too bad. It's just that it would sound better if it wasn't that. So we're already in it, but we're going to click drive anyway. And we're going to do this event right here. We're going to do it on the custom mode, clean driving. And we're going to just leave the decorator on free. I forgot that I did the event on free. And then we want to change the car. Now that's the car you start off with, but that's not the car we want to be driving today. We'll find the car that we're going to be driving, if we don't have to wait for this loading. There it is. BMW M2. Now let's take it into the race and see how this thing handles. Now if you're enjoying the video so far, leave us a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're getting up now to nearly 100,000 subscribers, which will be lovely the day we hit that. As you can see, them wheels, perfect is what I think. But this car, it does suit all colours. So now if you want to copy the design of my car, you can. I'm not against that. I usually change my cars anyway. But we're running it now with no pro settings, just to see how it goes. I usually don't put pro setting on unless I'm doing the summit, and then even then I usually just do the camber and the suspension, just to stiffen it up, and that's about it. We dropped back a little bit there because of our poor line choices. I didn't expect to be going right there. I don't know this route yet. We do have traffic on, which makes it more interesting, because then it's more like a street race. He would nudge that, wouldn't he? I was going to go on the outside of it, but because he nudged it, didn't get anywhere. So we've got to catch up to Fred, which is seeming to be difficult because you've got to count for traffic, so you can't even take the lines that you're on. There might be some shortcuts, I just don't know. Back end kicked out there, which doesn't help us for our time wise. On the brakes, so we can try and take this inside line. As you can see, it's a little bit slippy, this car. So you don't really want it to be doing that because it does slow you down a little bit, but that's better than oversteering. I didn't expect him to stay still. We might be able to take him at the last section. We have got around him here, but can we hold it through? Because it seems like it's up to the task, but he must have crashed because he's gone. Them yellow lights do look lovely. So it seems like we've got a chilled race all the way to the finish line, which is sometimes a good thing, sometimes not. But I do love how we can paint wheels now. Any colour you want, as long as you choose the custom ones. And even if you choose the crew ones, you can still change the colours. It's just if you choose the stock wheels, you can't paint the stock wheels. You lose points for going up and down there. Okay. Going a bit hot through there. But yeah, it feels nice. I do like this update. It's good. I enjoyed the playlist a lot. So we are going to do probably all of the custom modes on this because why not? It's this season's custom playlist, so we might as well do most of the events. Let's see which one we think is the best. So yeah, he does handle very nice. You can learn to. This is an easy shortcut right here. All the way across there, you'll gain some time. If you're going for times like this, I don't really play for times much anymore. I used to on the crew too, but now I don't really. But this, yeah, 10 out of 10. You should get the playlist and you get it for free. There we go, across the finish line. Pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to our channel if you're new, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.